Hello, are we live? Or is Streamlabs gaslighting me? Hello? Please. Please, Streamlabs, work. You might have just seen what I put in the announcements in the Discord server. It keeps coming up. I think I need to reinstall Streamlabs, because something's wrong with it. Every time I go to stream, it says there's a problem with my streaming settings. I open settings and close settings without doing anything, and it fixes itself. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, and I feel like I should probably, like, you know, look into that. But you know what? I don't need to do that. Let's play the game. We're back on Deltarune. What's up, Delta team? Welcome to my Delta stream. So yeah, let me get chat up. What's up, Darko? How you doing? Welcome. We're the JARONA-lings. We crave JARONA. Exactly, bro. We're actually going to be playing the game today. We had, what, like 2 minutes of gameplay? We didn't even move. Genuinely, we opened the game. That's all we did last time. So we were just talking about theories. So, how's Twisted Root going? Bro, Twisted Root's going great. No, we have started it, obviously. We started it, it would have been, like, this time last week. After we did the weird route, we actually started this route. So we're here. I really just didn't want to play the chapter again on Tuesday, because it was, like, less than a week. Because it's identical now. This is just chapter 5. This is just chapter 5. Obviously we're doing the egg and we're doing the secret boss, but story beats wise, it's identical. It's a 1-for-1. And you know, I love Deltarune, but I don't... I kind of got the most out of the chapter when I first played through it last week. I don't think I need to play it all the way through again, like 4 days later. What's up, Kurt? How you doing? Hello, SS Supple. Yeah, that's me. That's me. So yeah, we're just gonna continue along as normal. You guys are about to find out my favorite bit of this game. Wait, oh no, dude, this is where he says the line. 2 different lines of dialogue here and there. Yeah, I know there's a couple of different lines of dialogue, but story beats wise, it's identical. No, for real, that guy's video was actually peak. So at the end of last stream, we found out a little bit of a rabbit hole. We found this video called "Does Gaster Have a Phone?" And I thought it would be like, I thought it was like a shitpost, but it was not. It was like a new take on device theory almost. It was like device theory if it was made in like the chapter like pre-chapter 5 era, like very pre-chapter 5, the week before, instead of it being like a chapter 2 theory. Are they on a date or something? Maybe. There is also that is an Asgore flower in the bottom, yeah. Oh, it does, yeah. Oh, bro, they got flowers of themselves. Talk about great memories with my... Okay, flowery. There is... I'm going slow here because there's one line of dialogue, and I think it's in this little bit that I wanna bring to attention, because it's without saying much, you'll see why. No one Chris Knight is a chapter 2 era ass theory. Bro, that's literally up there with like Friend Inside Me. Like, bro, it's actually just... I still don't get it. I've had like a couple of days now to think about it. I still don't get it. Why do people think this is like a coherent theory? I don't understand. Like, sure. Like, don't get me wrong. There are bits of the theory that I think, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, solid shout. Solid shout. But the whole thing put together, it's like, where is your evidence for like half of this? Like, the whole thing of like, oh yeah, they went to the lake, they've probably gone into somewhere called the depths. They've probably gone out of bounds rather than it being an actual dark world. That makes sense to me. Fair enough. That's kind of what the game's getting at. Is like, oh, they found a glitch and they're out of bounds. They're not in a dark world. They are out of bounds. They are in the same region as, like, whoever is in the unused code. That kind of thing. They are, like, they're gone, bro. They are gone. But for them to then merge together, become the night specifically, and then time loop back to chapter 1 on a different save file to then start the roaring. That whole bit has no evidence at all. Like, concretely, there is zero evidence. There are parallels, sure, like the whole wind blowing, the moves that Chris and the Knight do. That they are parallels. That does not mean they are the same person. It's impossible there's no change in Chapter 6. No. Chapter 6 will 100% be different. Think about it. It's implied that we're going to have Noelle as a party member in Chapter 6 with the whole ending. Where it's like, oh yeah, we should get Noelle involved in this. Getting a room for Noelle. Noelle's likely going to be a member of our party in Chapter 6. In the now aborted Weird Route, what does she have on her? She has the Thorn Ring. What happens if you beat all the secret bosses? You have the Shadow Crystals. That you will get the aborted Weird Route exclusive item, the Twisted Sword. It has to be different because the only way you can get the Twisted Sword is if you either bail out in Chapter 4 or get forced to bail out now. There is no other way of getting those things. Actually, sorry, bailing out in Chapter 2, not Chapter 4, Chapter 2. Those are the only two, like, possibilities for you to be able to get this. So, it's Chapter 6 is 100% going to be different, depending on if you have done Weird Route up until this point or not. It's just, I don't think it's going to be the Weird Route. I think it's going to be some other route that may have its own... Hello? 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 Are we back? Streamlabs, Streamlabs is broken completely, by the way, guys. I'm going to have to fresh install it at some point. Also, the Pound Giver, thank you for adding it to my inventory. We're back? Good. No one in this route says the Drew let's get carried away. So, hey, Chris, the thing is supposed to be a Noelle thing, too. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. The opposite of the average person is you only see Weird Route. That actually makes no sense. It won't. It won't make no sense. It won't make any sense. It won't. But no, I think the whole... Look, we love stream lag. We do. I think I think the whole Noelle and Chris is the Knight as an amalgamate thing is so far fetched right now. Chapter 6 would have to give us some really solid evidence for me to start thinking about that. Like there are ideas there. There are ideas that make sense. It's just putting them all together. It is the most crackpot theory I've heard yet. From, like, this era of, like, Chapter 5 onwards. Because the whole thing, there was, because the video we watched last stream where it was like, oh yeah, the Thorn Ring is symbolic of, like, Jesus' crown, and then you've got Noelle, Chris, and the Soul being the Holy Trinity. They were kind of onto something. But then they extrapolate that to say, oh, if these guys were all the Knight, then the Knight is the angel. No, he's not. Sorry, no, they're not. No, they're not! The Knight's not the angel. That doesn't make sense because huh? Another 5 years of Chris Knight discourse. Yeah, exactly. I thought that would just a bit. Bro, I had to take a minute because I was like, that was a complete curveball. But then he started cooking, and then he burnt it. For me, we would have the entire holiday mansion and backyard section. For me, Chris would make the fountain, and also Steve's photo text looks like Chris, and no else section would happen. Yeah, I mean, people are saying that the holiday mansion might be the Chapter 6 Dark World. Yeah, we're both alone in the team. No, I'll say exclusive dialogue. Yeah, I mean, it could be something like that. Search question, but see, I do. Oh yeah, guys, if you didn't know, Asgore does know about the Dark Worlds. This is basically confirming it. I'm convinced I missed something because Deltarune to it has been saying that theory. Yeah! Every time I see it be mentioned, everyone's like, yeah, good. It's like, you know on Family Feud? You know when they, like, they got the guy at, like, the buzzer, and he's, like, saying an answer, and he checks with his team, and they're all like, good answer, and then it's just completely wrong. It feels like that. Everyone's hyping this theory up, and it's the most ridiculous, it's the most hype moments and aura thing I've ever heard. When setting something on fire, we cook perfectly for a few seconds. Yeah. It's like, stopped clock is right twice a day. Like, they got a couple things right, but that doesn't mean the rest of it is credible. What happens if you give birth in a dark one? You know, Kurt's asking the real questions, because, like, for genuinely, what would happen? Would your child be a darkner? What happens if they go to the light world? No, during the phone game goes to the castle and could be Carol being kidnapped by the night. Yeah, no. I think that yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's a fair shout. Right, tonight. Ah, they're gonna go on. They're gonna go on a date. Dude, bro, he can't just say this. He can't just say this, dude. No. Brother, you can't just... I knew it was in this bit. You can't just say, very, very interested. You cannot just say that. You can't just say that, man. You never, like, bro. Asgore's Gaster, confirmed. Have you guys also seen, I don't know if you've checked Twitter, there's now a whole thing going around that Gaster's a pirate? He said my phrase. Exactly. How Asgore keep putting the hottest people by default in these games? Because Asgore's just that guy. Asgore is just that guy. It's a podcast, so where did it come from? I think... I don't think it's a genuine theory. I think it's a joke. But because the bird Gaster follower looks like a parrot, people are saying it's Gaster's parrot and he's a pirate, and it's like when you make the vessel, it's actually a ship and not like a soul container. So it's like he's on the vessel. That's what I've taken from it anyway. If people actually believe that, then they're a little bit silly, because it's not true in the slightest. Yeah. You gotta admire their creativity, though. But let's try it in that pocket spot. Yeah. Right, okay. Now we get on to the fun part of... Actually, is it here? No, it's not yet. It's not yet. It's, we're going the wrong way. You fear Deltarune fans. Kurt, you are not around for, like, 2016 Undertale. That was a different time, bro. This is tame compared to that. You did not want to be there. Wait, okay, we need to get... Right, so... I'm going to now explain to you guys what actually needs to be done in order to unlock this secret boss. We need to get these things called pink coins. We need to get 10 of them. Really, we need to get as many as we can, because there are some exclusive items after the fight. Let's make sure no one goes to the north. Okay, bro. I can't confirm the lie that we are a pirate. Alright, cool. That's probably we'll have to do it ages ago, won't we? Yeah. Well, welcome back, Underswap. Okay, so I don't know how many pink coins there actually are. I think I collected 13 on my playthrough, so enough to get the secret boss unlocked. But then there's stuff afterwards. And I don't know how much they cost. I don't know what the maximum you can get is. Should be up here, I think. Yeah, there it is. You don't get anything for water in all these. I need to actually find where I'm going. I think it's this way. Can we do a little skip? No. Oh, little secret. green tea. Okay, I'll take that. So what AU where Chris is possessing us instead. That actually kind of fire. Just a red person with like you know the Chris from the boards in chapter 3. It's just that. Right, I think that's all we have to do here, and then we go up. Ah, and here we get the feather. We also meet 2 people. Two of the flowers. It's the next area. Why? Because that's what he said. Why? They're coming this way. Why? So this is Aqua. Now, okay, I'm sorry. I have had this thought since I first heard this. Do you guys hear the Sneakers O'Toole jingle in this? I am begging you hear it and I'm not going crazy. Please, please, listen. Kurt, do not say smash, that's a child, brother. Bro, yeah, Kurt, delete those, man. There it is! I'm not... Look. Wait, it's gonna play again. I'm not taking my sneakers off. I am Sneakers O'Toole. You hear it? You're hearing it, yeah? Please, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one hearing this. Bro, I cannot be the only one hearing this. Bro, like, I'm not taking my sneakers off. I feel like more pressing matters. I don't even know how to address that in chat, Kurt. What the fuck, man? You can hear it. Yeah. I've not gone insane. It's just Sneakers O'Toole. Alright, it's any amount of time. Fair enough, Kurt. Fair enough. Still. At least he didn't double down once he realized. At least he didn't double down. Do not give him a Skyblock Island. Guys, we've got to play a game. Let's play. Oh. You know what? Now I know my original thoughts last week on the soundtrack and stuff was that we didn't have many standouts. I've kind of, now that I've kind of sat with them a little bit, I'm enjoying them. I think there are some standouts. This is one of them. This is Petal Dance, I think. There are some pretty good ones. I am enjoying them. Pain, how funny. Did you know you should try some too? Oh god, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. We're playing a game, yeah. Everything uses part of the tower sound for by recruit God. Oh, does it? Ah. Okay. Well, because it says let's play a game. Oh, okay. I don't recognize his attack. I didn't see this on my first playthrough. I'm actually gonna die. Why is Aqua... World revolving? Bro, they mentioned in my goat Jevil. I can do anything. Is the world revolving? See, I gotta keep dealing damage to them, because that's what we gotta do in this route. Which is gonna make this, like, exponentially harder, because the fight should be over by now. Like, if we were playing normally, the fight would be over. I want to play a knife throwing game anymore. Please, please, just let me win. Let me win. I've had enough. I don't want to play. I don't want to play anymore. The thing in the end, the fact that Scuff mid row, yes, you do just suck at Deltarune. Bro, I suck at Deltarune as well, man. It's alright. I am terrified for the secret boss if this is how I'm fumbling on on like the second. This is like the first introduction to the flowers, and I'm getting absolutely just destroyed. You know, I know who the boss is, and I know there's like one attack that everyone's just saying it's awful. I don't know anything else about the fight, so please, do not spoil it for me. I know that it's Mad Mimi. I don't have any armor that has resistance because you've done weird. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I'll... It's be 10 times harder. Mad Mimi. No, Mad Mew Mew. Mew Mew. It's M-E-W-M-E-W. Mew Mew. Not me. I didn't say me. No, it's not Mad Mimi. 10 times harder. That's fine. I fifth tried the night. How hard could it possibly be? Oh, okay, we did it. No. End up what's another type of game? I guess it is. I guess it is. There we go. Oh, we didn't get any XP. I should have just not done that. That's what a Mad Mew could be. Kurt is not going to believe what this fight is. Yeah, the prize is the feather. Let's go and get the feather. Unfortunately, we don't get to see a secret boss until right before the end of the chapter, so it's likely to be something on Sunday that we'll do. But we should get the egg today. So far, a couple of attacks realized our attacks like sport and sport. So okay, to blah 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 now. Okay, bro. Okay. Oh, I just remembered what part of the game we're gonna do to... Bro! Oh, we're gonna see Peak! We get to meet the goat that's yellow. Right, so we go down here. We go all the way down. Let me save. I don't have any more heals. Hopefully a shop. We can go back to the cafe soon, I think. So we go up here. We get our feather. And this allows us to have the greatest thing ever. It's curious how Agris says Chris has a knife. If they're the Black Charlotte equip. Yeah, that is interesting. That's interesting. Almost as if it's a black knife. Attacking the flowers locks you out of the fun conversations at the cafe. Oh no! What? Can we still? Is it so? Oh no! The careful's run. True, yeah, not that careful's run. Oh no! We're gonna have to attack our boy Green. Oh wait, no, sorry. Our person Green. It's I don't know if it's confirmed.